Hi there. So I'm here to explain how your baby's brain develops in utero. So first, I'm going to start with the biology of the baby's brain. There are 5 parts to the brain. The first part is the cerebrum, which is the biggest part of the brain, and it's responsible for thinking, remembering, and feeling. The next part of the baby's brain is the cerebellum, which is mostly motor control. The third part is the brainstem, which controls many of your baby's vital functions, such as heart rate, breathing, and blood pressure. The fourth part is the pituitary gland, which releases hormones into the body that are responsible for growth and metabolism. And the last part, the fifth part, is the hypothalamus, which controls body temperature, hunger, thirst, sleep, and emotions. So we're going to go into kind of what happens during the first trimester. So one of the really cool things is that your baby will start moving during the first trimester. Your baby also starts forming their brain, and they start to develop nerves. The baby's nervous system is made up of millions and millions of neurons, which helps a ton with the baby's development. Around 8 weeks, the baby can start moving and starts growing limbs and develops a sense of touch. So now on to the second trimester. During the second trimester, the baby can start sucking, blinking, swallowing, and dreaming, which is super exciting. By 21 weeks, the baby will be able to swallow several amounts of amniotic fluid, so they start practicing how to swallow, how to breathe. The baby will also begin to taste, which is really cool. You will begin to feel the baby kick as early as 18 weeks, although oftentimes with first-time moms, it can take longer than that. So don't be worried if you can't feel your baby kick by 18 weeks. It's not a concern. But some moms do feel the baby kick as early as 18 weeks. And around 24 weeks, the baby starts blinking. So now on to the third trimester. This is when the baby's brain triples in weight. So the brain is growing a ton. And during the third trimester is when everything begins to develop a little more fully and a little bit faster. So also, some things that you can do to help support the baby's brain development is, so like number 1, to help support the baby's nervous system, the expectant mom should consume 400 micrograms of folic acid daily and should eat lots of vegetables and whole grains. Another great supplement to take while pregnant is omega-3s. You can supplement this, or you can find it in lots of foods. They can be found in foods such as salmon, trout, cod, seaweed, and DHA eggs. So this basically sums up a little bit about what you need to know when you're expecting a baby. And this also explains a bit of what happens in utero.